Okay guys, so here is another confirmed airdrop. But the thing is that this time we are doing it on the mainnet and not the testnet, which is under the zkSync era. So if you don't have any funds to spend for this airdrop, well, this might not be for you unless if you are that person who is willing to take the risk for you to be eligible in this one-of-a-kind big airdrop. Well, keep watching.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this war, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, freedom from the source.
So GM everyone, this is Nomad Fury. So before we begin, kindly acknowledge the disclaimer that I have right here in this video and in the description, as this is only intended for educational and informative purposes, just to be fair and transparent to all. So let's not waste time guys, it's time to get to work. Alright, so this is what I am talking about, the zkSync ID. So I am in their Twitter right now. So you could see their post right here, and I quote, "We are back with reward drop round 2 with a total allocation of 780,000 USDT worth of zkID tokens." This is big guys, it's too much to ignore. And of course guys, in order for you to become eligible for the airdrop, so here is the criteria on a first come first serve basis. Just to clear things up right here for the requirements. Out of these three guys, the third one is the mandatory, in which we need to own at least one decentralized ID from the zkSync ID platform. If you have that, then you will be eligible. And then on top of that, if you are a holder of a domain from either zkNS domains, ZNS protocol, or era domain, you are eligible for that. And an owner of that zkSync or that era ID from their platform. So these two right here, they are just on top of the mandatory, which is the decentralized ID from the zkSync ID. The good thing is that they have an active offer, but I don't know guys how long will this last. When you're going to mint a decentralized ID from the zkSync ID platform, you have an opportunity to get a huge 70% on-chain discount from their Discord server for minting forever valid decentralized ID from their dApp. So when it says forever, that means say no expiration date. Once you own that ID, it will last a lifetime. And of course, here are some bonus points guys. Okay, so if you own a higher number of decentralized IDs, you can get more reward allocation. That means to say, if you own more than one decentralized ID, you have bigger rewards. That is if you can afford. And for every wallet address guys, you can mint a maximum of 11 decentralized ID. That is the max. So assuming that you have minted a maximum of 11 decentralized IDs, expect that you are going to have maximum reward allocation. And of course, like, retweet, and tag 3 friends and drop your Ethereum address while bookmarking this tweet. This is how you're going to gain some bonus points from them. And when it comes to the allocation, the maximum is 500 USD and the minimum that we are going to get is 25 USD worth of zkID tokens. And of course guys, reward drop round 1 was focused on their early contributors, while round 2 will be focusing to onboard more community members and dApp users for their upcoming utility launch next month. There is a previous round, for the reward drop, but we are now in the round 2. So here's the thing, eligible addresses from the previous rounds will not be accepted for this round. So unfortunately guys, if you are eligible from the round 1 and you have claimed it, that means to say you cannot participate anymore in the round 2. This is to give way to those who have missed round 1. This event was supported only by zkSync ID and not a collaborative event with ZNS, zkNS, and ERA domains. So just to clarify with you guys about this tweet, I have shared it right here on the video description. Okay, And of course, it says, and I quote, random drop to some addresses below for following step 3 of bonus points. Share screenshot showing like, retweet, reply, plus bookmark with your Ethereum address. So they are going to select randomly. Alright? So just like I've said, so it is mandatory to mint your decentralized ID directly from the zkSync ID.xyz. When you're about to mint, don't forget the 70% on-chain discount. So here is the discount code, capital zkSync ID 70. And of course, for this one, guys, it's already expired because the claim was already full. So I cannot mint the Galaxy Oath anymore as of this time. Okay, here are some things that you need before starting the zkSync ID mainnet task. So once again, I have to remind you, we are doing this on the mainnet and not the testnet. It means to say that you are spending real money here in crypto, okay? So the first thing is that you need to have a Brave Web3 browser. I have tried this on the Opera crypto browser, which is also Web3. However, it is not compatible to mint the decentralized ID on the zkSync ID. Why? It is because when I try to mint, so the loading takes forever. So I tried refreshing and then doing it again. The result is the same thing. But when I tried it on the Brave Web3 browser, it works normally. So I highly recommend the Brave Web3 browser. Second, you need to have a MetaMask wallet that is installed as a browser extension on Brave. And then you need to add the following networks, either BSC or Polygon mainnet, and the zkSync Era mainnet via chainlist.org. Now, why is that? Because both Binance Smart Chain and Polygon are having cheaper gas fees, especially when it comes to bridging. And then, you need to have at least 0.015 Ethereum that is either BSC pegged or Polygon pegged, plus additional gas fees to bridge into the zkSync Era mainnet, just to be sure that you won't get short to mint the zkSync ID. So in my opinion, this figure 0.015 ETH that is BSC or Polygon peg is the safe number, just to avoid having insufficient gas fees when you are trying to mint. And then after you bridge that BSC or Polygon peg ETH to the zkSync Era mainnet, we will be spending more than 0.01 zkSync ETH to mint the zkSync ID. But here's the thing, once you have minted that, 70 to 90% of the gas fees in zkSync ETH will be refunded after the minting, and that's a good thing. So I will elaborate more of that later on if you're still confused on it. So you can mint up to 11 IDs per wallet address to gain maximum rewards, as what I have mentioned earlier. And then prepare your accounts on Twitter, Discord, and other socials. And of course, this is optional. After you mint the decentralized ID on the zkSync ID, you can also mint domain on either zkSync domains, ZNS, and Era, which they are approximately 0.0023 to 0.0028 zkSync ETH plus gas fees per domain. But of course, who knows? If you own some of these domains on top of having a decentralized ID, you might get even more. This is just speculation. Now let's proceed with the actual task. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to bridge Ethereum to zkSync Era. Why did I mention BSC or Polygon pegged? Once again, because the fees are much cheaper for you to bridge, especially right here in the Orbiter. Now, why I prefer Orbiter? Because of the gas fee that was saved. So you can see right here, guys, fees using the native bridge costs around 4.57, but if you're going to use Orbiter, so the trading fee is 0, but with a withholding fee of 3.46. So that's the difference. So that means to say we could save some trading fees here, okay? Now, assuming that you have the BSC pegged ETH, imagine this. How would you switch it right here? Now, I'll have to change this to Binance Smart Chain or the BNB chain. So this is what we call the BSC pegged Ethereum, okay? And the same thing goes when it comes to the Polygon. So it's what we call the Polygon pegged Ethereum. So it's totally up to you which chain of Ethereum that you want. But of course, you can opt for the mainnet Ethereum, but the gas fees are like not really that cheap. Assuming that I wanted to do the main Ethereum, just to give you guys an idea. Let's say I want to do the max. My balance right here is 0.007736, but why is it that it's deducted to 0.004204? It is because of the withholding fee. It's better for you to have approximately at least 0.015 worth of Ethereum. No matter if it's on the mainnet ETH or if it's pegged on the Binance Smart Chain or Polygon, that's the safe bet that I have. But if you have your own number, well, don't hesitate to share it right here in the comment section. Now, this is why I cannot swap because of this, alright? Even if I do the max. Let's say you have 0.015 worth of Ethereum. It will be deducted to the withholding fee. And then, once you acknowledge, it will just enable the send button, and then MetaMask will pop up for you to pay the fee. And then you just have to wait until the bridging is completed. So maybe it will take like a few minutes, based on my experience. Now, assuming that you already have the zkSync era, it's time for us to go to the next step. So this is where you're going to mint your decentralized ID on the zkSync. Now, remember about the 780,000 USDT reward pool for those who have successfully minted a decentralized ID? Well, the good news is that this token is already in the CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko respectively, but as an untracked listing. At least they're all set once they get launched, okay? Now, for us to get started, we need to connect our wallet, okay? So, for instance, I'm going to connect mine, and then we select a MetaMask. Now that our wallet is connected, so all we have to do is to enter ID to search. Okay, let's say I want to own this ID, sample DID, and then I click search. So it is currently available. So I just click mint. So you see right here, guys, the initial registration price is at 0.02 Ethereum. But remember about the 70% on-chain discount code. So this is the one, zkSync ID 70. Okay, so I've already entered it, and then I just click submit. So the final price is at 0.006 Ethereum. But of course, the price varies based on the number of letters that you have in your domain. So you could see that the registration period is valid forever. And here's the estimated fiat USD value at current time for 0.006 Ethereum. And you see that 70 to 90% of gas fee gets refunded instantly. So once you're okay with this, so all you have to do is to mint wallet ID, and then your MetaMask will pop up. The estimated gas fee will be like something 0.004 to 0.005 based on my previous experience as I have minted it. Now, once you have paid the gas fee on your MetaMask, so it won't take long for your decentralized ID to be minted. So assuming that you have already minted your decentralized ID, so you can just head over to your account. So you could see mine right here that I have already minted my ID. And of course, guys, you can choose your decentralized ID as well. So if you want to choose this as your primary, there is a fee that you need to pay, okay? So let's say if you want to set it, so it costs around 4.35 for you to set it up as your primary ID. I'm just giving you guys an idea on how much it costs, to set your primary ID. But of course, since this is already my primary, so yeah, I have to reject. And of course, you could see the edit text record. So let's say I want to click this one, and then you just have to enter your details and click save, okay? But of course, guys, this is only for pure information. And this is not promoting any financial or investment advice, because when it comes to the end result, we may not know what will happen next, especially when it comes to the distribution time. Either they could meet their expectations or we came up short. So if you choose to do so, well, that's on you already. Your money, your decision, your risk, your responsibility. In other words, play safe and participate at your own risk, and learn how to acknowledge and manage them as well. Just to be fair and transparent to all. And of course, guys, for the other task, let's say you want to mint a domain in any of these platforms. For example, the ZNS protocol. So I'm going to click on this one. So if I scroll down, guys, they have a promo right here. Now you see right here, guys, I want to click this one. So it says, and I quote, zkSync Soldier NFT is about to drop. If you hold a ZNS domain, you can claim it for free. The shorter your domain, the rarer your NFT attributes. So I would like to fully disclose that I've already claimed my domain today. So you could see that there's a reward pool of 10,000 ZNS to 30 people, and then retweet and tag 3 and the address. So you could see that they have an airdrop event on top of the zkSync ID reward drop event that is happening as of this time. So it's all about multiple birds in one stone. So first things first, we need to claim our domain. To get started, make sure that you connect your MetaMask and switch to the zkSync Era network. So I'm going to connect, guys. So you can see right here, guys, I've already minted my domain right here on the ZNS. If you don't have one yet, you can just search the name. For example, sample ZNS, and then you just have to click search. So this is the one. The good thing is that when you're going to mint this domain on the ZNS, you will be given lifetime ownership and no expiration, unlike in any other traditional domain service providers out there in which they are expiring like every year. This one, guys, lifetime ownership. So it costs around 0.0023 Ethereum on top of paying the gas fees in the zkSync Era. And of course, take note of this. Don't worry, only 20% of the gas fee is actually consumed and 80% will be refunded. Transactions will fail if you are using a Kiwi or Bitkeep browser. So if you're using a mobile phone, it's not recommended that you should use Kiwi or Bitkeep. Much better you use the MetaMask browser itself. That is if you're using a mobile phone for you to mint the domain here on the ZNS. So once you're okay with this, you just have to click register, and then the MetaMask will just pop up to pay the gas fee. In just a few moments, you finally minted your own domain right here on the ZNS. So the same thing goes, guys, with the other domain service providers here in the Web3 space, known as the zkNS domains and the Era domain. And of course, there is an airdrop event. So all you have to do is to complete the task and get ZNS coin. Here's the requirement. Share the link and invite more than 3 people. And then follow on Twitter, retweet, and then join these socials, okay? So I would really appreciate, guys, if you are going to use the invite link that I have right here on the video description if you are planning to be part of this ZNS airdrop. So this is where you're tracking the number of people that you've invited, and of course the ZNS rewards. Once you have enough, well, you can just claim the ZNS token. And of course, guys, for the rules, you could see it right here. And take note of the snapshot. It will be on June 30th. So if I were you, if you don't want to miss this, make sure that you have already participated on or before June 30. So there you have it, guys. At least I have shared to you on how to qualify for the zkSync ID reward drop round 2, as well as maximizing your chances in getting a bigger reward, how to mint a domain and be qualified for their airdrop, like the ZNS protocol, and so much more. So if you want more information about this, I provided all of the resource links right here on the video description. So I would really appreciate your honest feedback about this video that I have shared to you today, whether if it's positive or negative, or if you have some concerns, questions, or clarifications that are related to the zkSync ID reward drop round 2, as well as the other mainnet tasks. I would try my best to answer them for you. I highly suggest that you should head over to their official social media channels like the Twitter, Discord, and Telegram, and engage with the real admins and mods there to answer your queries. And of course, just a reminder, this is a mainnet task and not a testnet, meaning to say you are spending real money here in crypto for you to complete this task to be eligible in the reward drop round 2 of the zkSync ID. So remember, play safe and participate at your own risk. And if you think that this video is quite helpful and valuable to you, Kindly do not hesitate or think twice in sharing this to your friends out there, especially those who are still enthusiastic regarding airdrops, DeFi, and so much more. So I do have a question for you. Did you enjoy watching this video? Has this video helped you a lot and gives value in any way? And what do you think about it? Just let me know right here in the comment section. So once again, this is Nomad Fury and I'll see you all on my next video.